For 10 years, Blue Canoe has been offering opportunities in the arts for the young people in our community. Today we find out more.
Theater Ontario? Okay. Theater Ontario and the Oh, okay.
My guest is Jane Cargus. Tell us a little bit about Blue Canoe. It's really for young people, isn't it?
Yes, Blue Canoe Productions is a local, not-for-profit, youth-run theater organization, and it's geared towards young people between the ages of 13 and 30. And it really gives young people in the community an opportunity to have a hands-on experience with theater, and we're branching out into other arts with the Juvenis Festival.
Do a lot of young people go into, let's say, Queens or someplace and study it formally after they leave Blue Canoe?
I can speak personally to that. I mean, I started at Queen's and I found Blue Canoe through my work at Queen's University. But I do know that, lots of young people in high schools in the community do get their start in community arts through Blue Canoe, and then many of them do go on to study at a post-secondary level.
And for someone who doesn't want to actually go on and study it, what are some of the skills that they gain from being part of Blue Canoe?
Definitely interpersonal skills. I mean, you're working with other people your age, and it's a great way to communicate with others and just meet other people in your age group and beyond that as well. I know high school students get a chance to work with university students, so it's a great way to build friendships and also to gain experience in sort of a professional theater environment, a professional arts environment where you're working with mentors and other people on a project that's all your own. You're left to your own devices and you basically need to jump in and see what you can do together as a team. And I fell into that because I worked sort of on the managerial side, the administration side of theater, and so I found a great opportunity in Blue Canoe to get practice in that because, there are opportunities to audition for shows and be on stage, but it's often difficult to find things behind the scenes, more backstage work. So yeah, you get a chance to work on everything from lighting and designing to acting and directing and everything in between.
And what are some of the projects that Blue Canoe has offered?
Well, there are a few theater shows that they put on every year. This year specifically, they're putting on the Juvenis Festival, and it's the big project that we're working towards and that I'm the managing director of. The Juvenis Festival is different because it's multidisciplinary, so we're creating a platform for young people in the community to express themselves in the arts in whatever ways they choose. So whether it be dance, theater, song, we're really trying to create an atmosphere where they can just show Kingston sort of what they have to offer in terms of the arts.
So Melissa, I understand you've got a big event coming up the first part of March.
Yes, on March 2nd is the official launch for the programming of the Juvenis Festival, and it's happening in partnership with Viva Voce, which is a storytelling event that is working with Blue Canoe as well as the Kingston Frontenac Public Library, and together we're putting on a night of performances and storytelling with little glimpses of the type of stuff you might see at the Juvenis Festival.
And it's 2 months in advance, so it just whets everyone's appetite
Exactly.
for the big event. So storytelling, are these original stories that, let's say, a young person, I'm gathering it's still a 13 to 30
Yes.
age group, stories they've written, or other stories they just like to share, or how does that work?
So we use the word storytelling and allow our storytellers to interpret it with however they would like. So some people come in with old folk stories that they heard from grandparents, or some people write their own stories of personal events, or just like a story, a fictional story. So we give like a theme, and then they interpret it and provide their story.
Could you give me an example of one of the themes?
Yep, so for March 2nd, the theme is Our Voice. So it's a very general theme, so I'm looking forward to seeing the submissions that we get. Last installment was stars, and we had people telling stories of the actual stars, people telling stories about celebrities, so you see how it can be interpreted in any way.
Oh, of course, yes, yeah, that's, it sounds wonderful. So people will send, so you choose how many for a reading?
We usually choose 8. This time we are choosing 4. And we just really base it on how prepared they are or how we think their story matches with other people's stories. So it's it's a process. We meet them for an interview and then just decide from there. And we're still open for submissions for Viva Voce, Our Voice, until January 22nd.
So Melissa, how else can people get involved?
So we're always looking for feedback and ideas from the people of the community. So we have a form on our website or the Blue Canoe website, which they can submit their ideas and feedback of what they'd like to see or just anything that they have to offer for the Juvenis Festival.
Sounds wonderful. Good luck with your events.
Thank
you for being with us.
Thank you.
To find out more, visit their website. For K-Town Source, I'm Donna Chambers.